Yo, hello everyone, this is BankMW here, currently highest healer world. This is gonna be my first Mystery FISTWEAVING guide. So yeah, I've been playing Mystery since like Legion, so kind of experience on it. But let's go through the races, like what race you wanna play when you play a FISTWEAVING. On Alliance side, you can either play Night Elf, or Dark Iron Dwarf, or Dwarf. You can also play Human, but honestly, like in this meta, I really like the Dark Iron Dwarf, because let's say you face like an Acid Rogue, he like bleeds you, like the Death Mark, you port out, you racial it, you port back in, and you get that insane intellect, and you can start pumping out like healing and like damage. For Night Elf is also really strong, because you can like Shadow Meld the CC, like an incoming Chaos Bolt, Glacial Spike, Storm Bolt, which is insane. And Human is just okay, like you can play Human if you want, it's just not like much into it. And same here with the Dwarf, like if you prefer Dwarf over Dark Iron Dwarf, you can play Dwarf as well, they kind of do the same thing. On the Horde side though, you can play Undead to remove the Warlock Fear, the Priest Fear. I actually really like Undead, like the highest monk I have right now is Undead, and I think it's really strong actually to remove all the fears, because this, like almost all the time, like when you play Solo Shuffle, it's always gonna be like a Priest or like a class with a Fear, so the like racial is really strong. Also Tauren is fine, like I like my Tower Monk as well. You can like leg sweep into like a War Stomp, like the Trinket, maybe like leg sweep, War Stomp, Touch of Death, like the global. You also get like that extra stamina, which help you to survive, because you are like a FISTWEAVING monk. You're gonna be in people's faces, so you are really squishy. So that's important as well. And yeah, Orc is just meh. But yeah, so Undead, Tauren, Dark Iron Dwarf, Night Elf, Dwarf. Human is okay, you can play. But yeah, Dark Iron or Undead I recommend. Alright guys, what stats do you want as a FISTWEAVING monk? So you basically only want haste verse on all your items, besides your gloves, because you can only get crit verse, and your feet. But you want this 5% CC reduction, as you can see here. And you don't ever want to run the 2 set or 4 set. It has really bad stats. Like I have tried it, and honestly I didn't like it. Like you lost too much. As you can see here, like it's not good stats for like any piece that you want to replace. For the gems, all my monks have stamina and verse gems, because you're gonna be like in a lot of people's face, and you're gonna take damage, and you want to survive with the stamina. Also makes you heal more with the Overflow Mist if they decide to go on you, which is really good actually. For the enchants, you want the intellect and stamina on your legs. On your rings, you want the verse. On your weapon, you want the Wafin Devotion, because it gives you speed and it gives you haste. Speed is really important as a FISTWEAVING, because you're gonna be a lot like chasing people, and you want to have uptime, because if you don't have uptime on people, you won't be healing. Speed here on your wrist as well. On your cloak, you want the sustained strength, because it gives you stamina, just to make you survive more. And the homebound speed for a cloak. But yeah, that's about it. Alright guys, so let's talk about the talents. I will go through the monk points, just to explain like what's really like important. Basically the only thing you ever want to swap around in this area is to save them all for the big wall, in case of facing like a Windwalker or like arms that trains you and you feel like you die a lot. You can definitely take this, but you can also like remove this for maybe 1 in improved detox if you face a lot of Acid Rogues and you feel like you want to remove the poison. But yeah, that's about it on this talent. I never really swap anything else besides those 2. In the mystery points, we have some interesting choices here. I mean, not really interesting choices, but some interesting talents. This is like my standard build actually. The only thing I will ever swap here is Spirit of the Crane with Secret Infusion. If I'm doing Solo Shuffle, I almost like 95% of my games I play Secret Infusion. If I play Freeze, I play Spirit of the Crane. Unless I know it's not going to be a damp game, but in Freeze it can be kind of damp, so you really want the mana. A lot of people ask me about like the Jade Bond versus Gift of the Celestials. I always have like a rule of thumb. If I'm facing like a Feral Druid, Demon Hunter that has a lot of burst, maybe like mages that can kite me a lot, I like to play the 3-minute version, just to have like a lot of uptime and kind of like survive the CDs, because Incon is a lot of damage, and so is the big meta, so you really want to use that for it. Rest is kind of basic though. And the Thunder Focus Tea, you only want to use it with your Rising Sun Kick. In the next patch though, you're going to get Insta Envelope Mist. So you're going to be using Thunder Focus Tea into Envelope Mist then. Same here of course, Burst of Life, you want the short Cocoon. You don't want to play big Cocoon because you have this talent. It's 55 second CD, which is really insane. Alright, I'm going to show you why Restore and Peaceweaver is so insane against Demon Hunters. You can basically like immune yourself from the hunt. So let's say you're like in a stun right now, they pop in on me, I get stunned. Demon Hunter stuns me. I see the hunt, I cast it, it immunes the whole damage and the whole effect. So that's a really nice trick you can do, which is helping me a lot of the games. Alright guys, I'm gonna give you another advice. When you face Windwalkers, when I Fist of Fury, you wanna make sure you Incap it, because first of all, it parries your healing, and it does insane damage. So what I always do if I face a Windwalker and they go on me, I always Incap it, and then I try to like do my rotation to heal through it. Alright, let's go through my healing rotation. So the first thing you wanna do when you enter arena is try to get like an envelope mist off, if you can. If not, this is how it looks like. You wanna do your Phalanx Stomp, into Target Palm, Rising Sun Kick, Blackout Kick, and then you repeat this process. But let's say you face like a team with a lot of pets, so you can do Tiger Palm, Blackout Kick, Tiger Palm, Blackout Kick. But yeah, but always make sure you got your buff up, because if you don't have this buff, the Failing buff, and your Ancient Teachings, you're gonna be doing 0 healing. So that's really important to know. But you can also just move in and out now with the buff. So they kind of buff this one, so you can move in and move out, which is really nice. So Failing, Tiger Palm, Blackout Kick, Rising Sun Kick, Tiger Palm, Blackout Kick, Rising Sun Kick. That's the standard. But when you have your Shiji, you want to make sure you press Envelope Mist on CD, because you got the Enveloping Breath that is going to heal a lot. So whenever you get the chance, just press it. It's really important to do that. I see a lot of FISTWEAVING don't press it on CD, but you really need to. It's one of the biggest healing. But yeah. Alright, let's talk about my macros. There's a quite few like interesting macros I have. But like the most important ones are the Incap 1, 2, 3. This will just Incap the target like of your arena frames 1 to 3, which is really nice. This Cocoon macro is really insane actually. So what it does is it won't press Cocoon unless you target someone. So let's say maybe your friend here is like getting low, and the druid is cyclone him, and you're out of CC, and you want to press Cocoon on him. So let's say he get cloned, and you spam Cocoon into him. If you wouldn't have that macro right, it would go on the teammate, and it would be like immune to the clone. But with this macro, you would never do that again. So you can't really like mind control Cocoon anymore or like clone it. So it's really important. We'll only Cocoon a target that you target, right? So if I target myself now, you cast Cocoon, which is really nice. So I will link all these macros in the video description. Ring your piece cursor macro. Just cast ring your piece on your cursor. Don't really have to aim it. It's really nice and simple. Just faster. We have those Blackout Kick, the Rising Sun Kick, and the Tiger Paw macros. It's really nice because I can do my rotation, targeting myself. So let's say I'm popping on my CDs, the enemy team is like bursting. I want to cast Envelope Mist. I can just press 1, 2, 3, cast Envelope Mist on my teammate, keep doing my rotation right, which is really super important. You don't lose like uptime on it. So that's what they do. Really nice. And I just have like a focus target mouseover macro as well. Just put my like focus easier, like it's just like your cursor. Target something, you press the macro. As you can see here, I'm not even targeting, just holding over the curse. And press this key button, goes on focus, which is awesome. Of course, the taunt macro, this is really nice because you're gonna be like facing a lot of pets. So I actually spam this macro a lot when I do rotation, just to like maybe hunter goes in for trap, you wanna like taunt it and stuff like that. Break CC, like sitting CC is not really good for you. And the focus Incap, of course. But if you have focus Incap, You don't really need focus Incap if you have Arena 1 to 3, that is. It's not really necessary. Arena 1 to 3 is better. And I have the revival macro. This is like makes so whenever I swap talents to revival or restoral, it just swaps. So I don't have to like drag it out on the bar. So, but that's about it. Nothing special about macros. Alright everyone, that's it for the guide. I hope you enjoyed it, and make sure to subscribe and follow my Twitch. I will link everything in the description, even my Discord. And for the next patch, I will update on the talents, because they're kind of reworking a bit. But yeah, thank you for watching, have a good time. Peace out. Alright guys, I'm just gonna do some live commentary on the lobby. This is a balanced lobby, I think. It's not too good for FISTWEAVING, not too bad. It's FISTWEAVER, Arcane, Havoc, Demon Hunter, Arms Warrior, and a Death Warlock and a Resto Shaman. So I would say it's kind of balanced. Like, I'm not really that super like favored into it. So the first matchup is Arcane Mage Demon Hunter versus Arms Destro. So this can be kind of rough if they decide to go on me, like which they will do. But I will show you guys like my thoughts on like put my defensives into it, how I kite. So right here from the get-go, he attacks my Demon Hunter. I just cast a Pseudo Mist into Envelope Mist. I try to get better positioning. Always pay support at the Warlocks, guys. That's really important. I get stunned full here. He double stuns them, which is really good. I pop my Fortifying Brew, of course. Because, as you can see here, it's every Warrior City. It's Avatar, Trinket, and the Warlock is also popping stuff. So, just press your Fortifying Brew. Get my Shidi out, of course. Get those Envelope Mist. It really helps. I revival this. I've missed my kick here, which is really not good. I diffuse this Chaos Bolt. Like, don't be afraid to pop all your defenses, guys, if they pop every CD. Like, just make sure you get the momentum up and you survive. Like, having, like, if you don't have momentum up and you have to, like, run, then you're not gonna, like, do well. You need to, like, stay in and do your rotation as much as you can to get that healing out. A Cocoon here. It's still, like, a lot of damage on me, but now I don't really have much, so I'm trying to kite a bit. Attacking the Warrior here. Alright, so here's important one. The Warrior is parry up. If a Warrior is parry up, that means I can't attack him to heal. He will parry all my healing. So I do a quick swap on the pets. I do my Blackout kick with the Infernal here, as you can see. So this will like probably cleave me to full, right? Infernal, and it cleaves me to full with a Blackout kick, which is super insane. This Darkness was fine as well. Now I can just stand in for a bit. I miss my kick again, but he presses wall anyways. I Trinket is stun. I'm not sure if I needed to, but here again, like, I was kind of dying. I port out, the Warrior charges me. I try to Incap him, try to kite the Warlock a bit. Rise Sun Kick to top myself, trying to kite now. I'm only running here because I don't have much. As you can see here, I don't have my Trinkets. I have my Cocoon in 20, Diffuse in 40, Damper Harm in like 1 minute. Just trying to run, man. Trying to survive. Just hitting the pets, whatever I can hit, basically. So the Warlock ports into me. The Warrior is still not on me. Like, I don't mind the Warlock like this. Okay, so I get Storm Bolter here. My Demon Hunter does insane doubles down the DPS. I think, yeah, I'm still kiting because I don't really have much anyway. So there's like no point of me like staying in. Okay, I go back in, I get feared and coil. I'm spamming Cocoon myself, I survive. Now I can start doing my rotation again. My Cocoon disappears, I'm still not panicking yet though. Can I kite in the Warlock again here? Okay, once I swap on teammates, I go back into the fight. Do my rotation. I get a triple leg sweep, which is insane. The Warrior parries again, so I can't really clean on him, but I taunt the pet. I port out. And we win. I want to put out there in case they have like a one shot for me. You never know. Alright, the next game. I go Revival here. It's Arcane Mage Warrior against a Demon Hunter, Desert Warlock. They might trade me again, but So start the game here, press my port with a warlock. I dispel root, dispel his root. I get full frozen here. My demon hunter trinkets dispels it. Okay, it's fine. He didn't see the ring because it was invincible. He's getting kind of low, but I'm not panicking yet because I know he has like some like healing. So at this point, I'm just kind of attacking whatever I can hit, right? Make sure you get your alpha target buff, guys. Right there, you can see my frames on the left. That buff is insane, gives you more haste. I kind of don't want to chase the Archimage. I've missed my kick. Someone missed a kick. I get full pollen here. I Cocoon and Warlock. So this is kind of awkward now. As you can see, like I don't have my failing buff, and I just waste my Cocoon. I'm not really that like kind of far away from it. So and give him a knock. Maybe like give him some time. Start hitting the mage. Don't hit you can hit in range. He landed his kick. We get block here. Real good. Kill the warbanner. I get stone bolted. This breaks. So a cool thing you can do against like mages and like stuff that cleaves, like make sure you stack on your warlock if they decide to CC you. Because as you saw here, like the poly insta broke on me. Because the warrior is about to cleave. He has like the warbreaker and stuff like that. You can see warbreaker, mage AoE, insta breaks. That is really cool. He parries again, offensive, so I can't hit him. I need to hit the mage. He double stun. I re. The shaman links, he ports out, casts the arcane missiles. Hit in the back warrior again. Don't wanna chase the arcane mage, guys. Hit whatever you can hit. Dispel a DH poly. I miss my kick here, it's really bad. I get full poly, but my demon hunter is dispel. So at this point my warlock walls, and I have Trinket, Cocoon and Revival, so this is looking really good so far. Hitting the warrior a bit, don't wanna chase so much the Archimage unless we have stuns. Now I'm gonna chase him because it's getting low and I can kinda solo him. I get DB'd into poly, I drink Cocoon just in case I'm a win here. But yeah, as you can see here, like I kinda hit whatever I can hit. Alright, here we have a Demon Hunter Warrior against the Arcane Destro. I would say this is kind of rough, like this is kind of rough for us. Playing big CG. Because it's Arcane Mage Destro, you wanna like counter their big CDs and you also wanna get as much uptime as you can with it. So we start here. I get rooted, I dispel, he bleeds from it, I get frozen, I can't see the orb, like the ring, what can I do? So like right here, I really want my warrior to parry. My warrior trinket here, he wore banners, but he should have parried earlier. So okay, he parries now. I had to Cocoon him anyways, because it's like a lot of CDs still. I get full feared, he dispels it, which is really good. He's hitting the pets for now. Solok TP'd. I get pulled here. The warrior drags the Infernals into me. As you can see right here. So these Infernals cleave. They're like a AoE random. So if you get pulled and you're like close to Infernal, it will 100% break. That's also like a really nice trick you can do against Warlocks, guys. Like, if your DPS is like really good, they can like drag the Infernals into you and will break insta. As you can see here, the polymorph is gone. He's kiting really well. I press my rival here because it's getting low. I get DR poly. He almost dies. I had to trinket here, which is really sad. I had to trinket to get like healing. He's still almost dying. Like I'm putting my whole heal rotation on him, and it's barely surviving here. If I wouldn't have trinket, I would have died. You really need that momentum uptime. I get full feared. This is looking kind of rough, but my warrior does insane leap. behind a pillar. Good darkness. He's gonna have to blur though. So this is kind of awkward. The mage just caused the Arcane Blast. We're kind of getting like huge damage on. Actually, I'm playing 1 minute GG, by the way. It's not 3 minutes. I get double envelope missed out. He dispels it. Doesn't matter now. Warlock has nothing now. He's like stuck there. No gate, no port. I get repull it, but my warrior is still kiting really good actually. We charge back in and we kill him. But yeah, 1 minute GG is better than that. Better against that. Okay. So this third game is Warrior Mage against Demon Hunter Warlock. You want Restore here, because you can immune the hunt, but I don't think I did this game anyway, so it was kind of useless. Demon Hunter gets frozen. I'm gonna double leg sweep here. Yeah, force Demon Hunter to trinket insta. Pop my Shiji. Envelope missed. You can see here, I insta pop my Shiji just to get envelope missed out, just to get that extra healing once I go new. I will have to press my wall here because it's Essence Break as well. Look. Essence Break. I 45 brew it right here. Don't be afraid to use like Essence Break, like walls. It's a lot of Demon Hunter damage. Utilizing my Alpha Tiger. Here I can just do my PvP rotation though. Here like we're chilling now. I get full feared. He darkness. I tried to ring it out, but didn't do that much. He fake cast the hunter, which is really awkward. Like he fake casted, as you can see. So a lot of Demon Hunters will do that, used to like try bait your revival, which he did now. So he has the hunt still. And I don't have revival. I get case bolted here. I do need the cocoon because my healing didn't like do that much. Kinda panic, I guess. Get stone bolted. He walled Sernos looking really good. Essence Break again. I have Diffuse for it. It's the Hunt and the Warlock CD, so I'm just gonna press Diffuse. Envelope missed, of course. Topping myself with the CD. He ports at 1% and he gets a link off. Wow. I can't really hit anyone. I can't really hit up the Warlock, so I need to just run back a bit, hit the pet. Going back in now. He ports out, he gets charged, and he dies. Good. Alright, the next game is me, Warrior, Destro against Demon Hunter Arcane. So this can be kind of rough as well. They can like CC me a lot and they can tunnel the Destro, or they can tunnel me as well. Challenge some envelope miss on my Warrior. Nice Stormbolt into him, he gets kind of low. Inslapper, which means I can't hit the Demon Hunter. I get ringed. He never walks insta. This is big deal on CD. This is Essence Break, so I think my Warrior is gonna parry. He doesn't parry, so I have to Cocoon, and he parries really early. So this is huge problem now, because we overlap Cocoon and his parry and his trinket there. Miss attacking the Shaman. I obviously should have ringed this darkness. I just forgot, I guess. As you can see, like Demon Hunter and Mage are kind of hard to hit. Here I stand with the Warrior, because as you can see here, I know I'm off my poly, like DR right here, I can see. Like, I'm off my poly DR and it's gonna cast Polymorph soon. So I stack with the Warrior. So he glaives me, which means it will break the Polymorph here again. Really nice. Like, I love when it breaks CC. It's so insane. He essence break again, it's gonna be big damage. He didn't mage. He fake cast me, which is really rough. I revival this, but I think I was a bit too late with the hunt, so he still get the hunt off. Yeah, I can see it says dot there, so he's attacking anything he hit now. Attacking the mage. I get full polyed, Demon Hunter bounce, he gets chaos bolted, and we win. As you can see there, I'm just trying to hit the target I can attack. The Demon Hunter's blur, don't attack him obviously. Try to attack the mage or the shaman, etc. Okay. Alright, here's the last lobby, and everyone knows, like, what they're gonna do. They're gonna tunnel the FISTWEAVING, of course, so I'm playing port stun here. Obviously, you can't play that PvP. You need a port stun and you need to restore all. I wish I would get some talents right now. Right here, playing the port stun, playing the short CG, and you're playing restore all. You can use it in the stuns just to like extra survive you. Actually, playing long train to like survive their burst. Yeah, that is correct. You want to play long train. Lone CG against the Demon Hunters, that is true. So they insta-charge me. I pop my wall insta. You can see here. Pop my wall insta. He stuns into it. That means I don't need to use my port or anything. I double leg sweep out. He parries again, offensive. I'm gonna port out here because it's parry and it's like blur from Demon Hunter. So you can see here. It's parry. It's blur from Demon Hunter. I port out. I know the warrior is gonna leap on me, right? So what I do is I pre-knock him. I know he's gonna leap. That's the first thing they're gonna do. I knock him right here. Kite in a bit. Pre-enveloping myself now before I go in. Make sure you guys do that as well. Have enveloping buff up before you enter. Press my damper harm, of course. Pre-damper harm the stun. Essence break is lot CDs. Just do my rotation. He gets double leg sweep. I mean double shadow fury. They start a kite because they saw the poly on the healer. He trinkets it. So the next stun now, I have port ready in 4 and I have Cocoon. But I have no defensives up. Diffuse and damper harm and wall is gone. Only have Cocoon and trinket. I stun the Demon Hunter, we get trinket. This is really important. I port this stun. Hit in a shaman, he's closest to me. The warrior comes back. I try to kite him a bit. You want to make sure you stay in the open as much as you can, because you play with double caster. Like, you don't want to play at the pillar, right? You want to play like at the open so they can free cast and do their thing. I'm still in the open. I get charged from the warrior now. They want to pump me again. Hit links. Essence break. I'm gonna Cocoon this because I know it's a lot of CDs. It's Warbreaker, you can see here, and it's Essence break from Demon Hunter, which means I'm gonna take a lot of damage. The warrior gets cold at 10%. I try to touch him, it doesn't work. You chase him now, trying to get momentum. He stuns me. This is really awkward now. I had to trinket. It was the hunt, but the Demon Hunter like nether walked it, so it didn't go through, right? So this is really sad. Press my health stone, still doing my rotation here. And right here, I kind of panic. Like, I'm not gonna heal because I'm not doing like properly rotation, and they kind of kiting really well. So I need to port here, right? In 1 second, I press my port. Also, if a demon Hunter darkness and you attack into it and they get like the damage thing, you can't heal. Like, you do 0 healing because you can't DPS them. So if you see darkness, don't attack into it. You just port out, hit something else. But the shaman was too far away, so I port out here. I try to top myself with some Vivify, some Enveloping Mist. I'm gonna stay right here. The demon charged in. I insta-leg sweep him, and he dies. Alright, the next game, Windwalker BM Hunter against Destro Azerogue. This can be a bit rough actually. So I'm gonna try to place my port close to the Warlocks. I get full kidney here. Like, I don't really need to trinket this because like there's not much going on, right? But make sure you pop your insta GG, get those enveloping mist out. Make sure, like, I'm not stunning yet as well. You can see down there. So he full kidneys me here. I will port this because it's death mark. So imagine now, like, I was a dark iron dwarf or dwarf. I could just racial this. It'd be quite insane, right? But yeah, I'm not. So I channel Soothing Mist into Enveloper Mist. Port back in. Really, like, important you do that, guys. If you port out, try to get that Enveloper Mist on you. It really helps a lot. So get back in, the right hand kick, it refreshes the buff, you can see here, Overflow Mist, Enveloper Mist is still up. Think I do a triple leg sweep here. He trinkets link and overlap with wall. I get full kill in here. I'll have to trinket because I don't have my port right, so I had to use Cocoon as well, it was a lot of damage. But at this point we have too much momentum anyway, so the Shaman can't really keep it up. And the Rogue just dies. It's all about momentum. Alright, here's a really important game. I get a lot of questions asked how to survive double melee. So I'm facing a Windwalker and an Aster Rogue with a BM Hunter and a Desert Warlock on my team. I get this asked a lot, guys, so it's all about rotating your defenses really and your stun port really good. The Warlock gets zapped, I get full kidney now. Don't have to press anything yet, because Windwalker is not connected. He still legs with me. Now it's Skyreach and Serenity, right? So, of course, Dampen, Harm, and Fortifying Brew insta on Skyreach. I triple leg sweep here. Force Rogue Trinket Evasion, which is really important. Of course, the Windwalker Trinket as well. So, now we've got triple Trinket from one leg sweep coil. This is insane momentum. Attacking Swen for the Alpha Tiger proc, of course. Now at this point, I port out the kidney again. Of course, it's death mark, it's everything. Port out. If you're a dwarf here, you probably port out right now. Port back in and then use the dwarf racial. And you're gonna be insane, because look at all these bleeds from Rogue. It is dwarf out. Kite a bit, I use Restore here. Face stomping, attacking the Rogue is trying to kite me a bit. Right here, I channel the Soothing Mist into Enveloper Mist. Because if you look closer now. So, the Rogue is kiting me. And the Windwalker is not even close. So, I have a time to channel the Soothing Mist into Enveloper Mist. Because there's nothing else to do, right? Like, you're not going to chase the Rogue for a hit. You're rather off channeling Soothing Mist into Enveloper Mist. So, the Windwalker connects with Fist of Fury. I have the Cocoon. I should have Incap that, obviously. I will do that later on, as you will see. So here's kind of like tricky, right? I get full kidneyed. I have to trinket it because the Windwalker connects, and I almost die here. But since I kited the Windwalker and the Rogue is on me and there's no trinket, I full leg sweep him. He incaps it. I do my rotation correctly, and I survive. But look what I do here. I get incapped. The Windwalker Fist of Fury. So my next global right here. As you can see, I'm spamming Incap on the Windwalker, right? It's Fist of Fury, which means I can't cleave the healing. So make sure I Incap that. I have to do it right now. It's gone, as you can see. Incapped it. Start attacking the Rogue. But what is awkward now is that I'm not in range of my port stun, right? So I need to go and like redo my port, which I will, but it's gonna be not a good port, and I will tell you why. Right here I get full kidneyed, but I have sack up for 2 seconds, and the Windwalker is not even close to me, so I'm kinda chilling. If the Windwalker is maybe close to me now, I would have been dead. But luckily he wasn't. I go back in, I place my port here, which is not really that good, because look what happened now. They will play at my port, and I have to go in to like try kill them, right? I get full incapped here. So what I'm doing is I'm spamming Cocoon, because I know he's gonna have kidney shot up, and my deer is gonna hit from the stun, so I just need to pre-Cocoon myself. So the Windwalker Serenity is into it, and the Cocoon is gone, but we managed to kill him before they can kill me. So that is really important. Alright, I have another game here. It's Aster Rogue, Desert Rogue against Windwalker, Beam Hunter. I think this is kind of easy matchup. Beam Hunters in general are pretty chill for FISTWEAVING, like, you will see why. So he's getting combat, gets full kidneyed, I get full trapped here. But since the Windwalker is full kidney, they can't really do much to the Warlock yet. Insane port. Get full leg swept. So right now he fists, right? I should have Incap this fist. Because look, he's dying through my Cocoon. Which is bad. Throw out your Shiji, of course. Try cleave the pets, anything you can hit. Throw out those envelope miss. I have one on Rogue, one on Warlock. He gets full kidney and drinks it. I get full trap there. I trinket this, because I thought I need to. But this is not a good trinket. Because, first of all, my Warlock is kiting really well, right? So that was unnecessary. But I kind of want to keep up the momentum, so I like to early trinket against comps like this, because they can't really kill me anyways, since I have port stun. So, as long as you momentum up and it's going good for you. As you can see, like, they're all kind of dying. Like, even Windwalker is dying, the Beam Hunter is dying, the Shaman can't really heal the pressure. I knock him away. I get full trapped. I taunt the pet to break it. This was really insane, actually, as you can see here. Look closely. He cast a trap. I can see it on the thing, right here. My macro is up there. So I press it. Look what pet is doing. Comes to me and breaks the CC. So that is insane. So right now, the Shaman has nothing. The Windwalker has nothing. He gets coiled. I leg sweep him, into touch. Pretty easy.